Good morning, good morning, everyone. Here from the Midwest. Today is Sunday. It's really early here in the Chicagoland area. Um, just coming in to see how my subscribers are doing and to make a video about the immigrants. As we all know, the inauguration is tomorrow. I will be front and center watching. Will you be front and center watching? Yeah, so the immigrants are actually self deporting. They're not going to wait until Trump and Tom Homan get a chance to deport them. They're going to self deport themselves, which I think that is better because once you get deported, it could be a long time before you'll be able to return to the U.S. if you're even able to return to the U.S. So that's what's been going on. A lot of them are talking to different lawyers, and what are they doing? They're self-deporting because they don't want to take a chance of getting deported and risk their chances coming back to the United States. They actually is going to have to go through the proper paperwork, and who knows how long that can take. Rather, if you have a criminal background, then that can cause some issues with you even coming over here entirely. So a lot of people are essentially packing up and leaving. The free ride that they had is over, guys. I mean, they were getting like $350 a week on the taxpayers' dime. So what is that? 350 times four. Well, we got 700, 700. We got $1,400 they were getting. Actually, I believe they were getting more than that if you think about it, because they were staying in the hotels for free. And I think that whole ordeal was about them coming over here, which was by the Democrats, Biden and Kamala, because they wanted their votes. They wanted them to come over here and they thought they were going to win. And unfortunately, it didn't turn out that way. I thank God that President Trump, he is in office now and he won. This is what the American people wanted. And I knew all along people were just fed up because people are tired of paying for people who are not even in this country legally. Now, we don't have a problem paying for people who are already here, but the problem comes across as, hey, you bringing these people in from all of these different nations. I mean, they have came from every country that you can think of crossing the border. We don't know what we getting in this country. We don't know if we're getting terrorists over here or what. I mean, these able-bodied men that has came in here, what have they done? All they've done is cause a ruckus. You know, sexual assault and hurting people. They even attack people in New York City, as well as police officers. And recently, I heard there was an incident at the border where a officer, I don't know if his life was taken or he was injured, but all of this madness has got to stop. And I think, like I said on some of my videos with the current administration in, this is going to be much better than what we had for the last, what, 3.5 or 4 years. And it was actually supposed to be a peaceful transition, but it just looked like that hasn't been peaceful for Donald Trump either. Anything they can do to just the misery is just on a whole nother level. I mean, the fact that they lost this election, a lot of them are bitter. I know Michelle Obama isn't supposed to be at the inauguration, and you know that makes her husband look bad because I mean, come on, any president that comes in, okay, go on and go. Put your bitterness aside and say, hey, even though I don't like President Trump or I didn't like that the Democrats didn't win, let me put that aside. But this woman is so bitter, and Michelle Obama don't speak for me. She don't speak for me. I'm more conservative, more in the middle. I'm not definitely not to the left and not so much to the right. I'm more in the middle, more conservative, and I think that's what most common sense people are, more in the middle. All of these people like Joy Reid, and it's just a lot of them. It's sickening. It's just really sickening to even listen to them. Matter of fact, I don't even listen to them. I don't even listen to them. But it's just sickening to have to listen to the negativity that these people spew out on the president, which isn't true. And they better be careful, for real though, for real. They better be careful, because if not, they're gonna find themselves in a situation like CNN. CNN, they got in a whole lot of trouble for defamation and all the untruth and different things of a certain individual, and they got in a lot of trouble, and they didn't do good when it came to going to court. They lost. So all of these people that spewing this the defamation, and not telling the truth about certain things, uh, they're gonna be next in line. I say I'm with Trump. Fake news. Fake news. All of these channels, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, I think they need to go. I don't even watch. First of all, I don't have cable. And then I do have the internet, but I refuse to watch CNN. I refuse to watch MSNBC. I refuse to watch ABC. You have to really be careful with the kind of information you're taking in as an individual. I get most of my news from YouTube, independent news media. That's where I get my information from. I don't even listen to these local channels, because they're not telling the truth, and I feel they're spewing a lot of division. And the American people, they were smart, guys. They were smart. They saw past this. They saw past this, and I'm so happy that they saw past it. And um, November the 5th showed it. November the 5th showed that, hey, nobody's listening to what the left side has to say. They're going to stick more to common sense and truth. And people are looking at policy these days. Nobody ain't got time for all the shenanigans and all the untruth that's being told about one side. Nobody's listening to that. People are looking at their pockets, they're looking at policies, and they got to do what's in the best interest of themselves as an individual, or have to do what's in the best interest of their families and their children. So I am so glad that there's a different administration in office. You all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. I am so happy. Um, I'm off for work tomorrow, of course, for Martin Luther King Day. I know I got a lot of running around to do. Actually, in the morning, I'm gonna make a run. Then I'm gonna come back here on the Midwest coast. I believe the inauguration is coming on at 12, if I'm not mistaken. It may be 11. It may be 11 on the East Coast, and then uh, between maybe 12 p.m. here. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, Eastern time rather is 11 a.m. and here it will be 12 p.m. So hopefully I get back in time to watch it. I'm very excited about it. I heard Nelly's supposed to be performing. Nelly's supposed to be performing. So I heard there's supposed to be a lot of good performers there. So I'm really and truly excited about it. And I hope you guys are too. We do have some people who are acting like they just can't take it and they just don't want to watch. Okay, well, that's your decision. Everybody have the right to do what they want to do. But I'm just extremely happy and I will just be watching just to see our new president come into office. This is going to really, really and truly be exciting. So, yeah, guys. Also, I'm trying out this new StreamYard here, and think I'm gonna be going with StreamYard. I think I like it. Trying to get used to this YouTube thing. This is my small YouTube channel. My other channel, as I mentioned, uh, oldies but goodies. That channel got 6,500 subscribers. I really like to build this channel base up here and see if I can get more subscribers. So I will be working on here and recording on here at least, I would say, 2 times a week, possibly. I'll come in 3 times a week. It just depends on my schedule. And I'm trying to build my subscriber base and talk about important issues around the world and make a reaction video to a lot of things that's going on. So yeah, guys, so I just want to come in and say good morning. It's actually 8:30 here on the Midwest, and this is early for me. I'm just up messing around and doing a couple of things this Sunday. What are you guys doing today? Anything happening special today? Are you guys preparing for tomorrow? Do you have tomorrow off, or do you have to go to work? So I know I am home. I'm gonna be doing some different things around here as well as trying to get more familiar with YouTube. But this StreamYard, I really and truly like StreamYard. I'm hoping this video come through clear. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So if it's anything of concern that you all like to talk about, please drop a comment in the comment section, and I will do my best to respond to those comments at my earliest convenience. It's other important topics I like to talk about. I don't know if you guys with the Stacy Crockett and Nancy Mace, that was another issue that I want to talk about. I really and truly did not like the way Stacy came off. I think Nancy was completely right in what she has to say. Women have rights, and we don't want men in our bathroom. You know, everybody should have their own separate bathroom. I'm a Gen X. That's the way I've always been raised. Men go in men bathroom, women go in women bathroom. Now, those are who think a different way. I think they should have 3 different bathrooms. But I don't think men should be going in women's bathroom. That can cause a very big problem. I know I don't want men. My daughter is be 14 years old. When she go out in public, I don't want her going in the bathroom, risk going in there, and then a man is coming in there behind her because he thinks differently of himself and he wants to go in the bathroom. I totally disagree with that. So yeah, I had a big issue with that. I really didn't like the way Stacy came off. I mean, uh, she actually pushed Nancy into a corner because Nancy was like, "Yo, let's just step outside. We can step outside. We can handle this outside. No one is encouraging violence, but I mean, come on already." And also, I just want to speak about I did speak briefly on the California fires. Um, now that I got my names correct, it's Mayor Bass and Governor Newsom. Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on tricky with that where there was no water in the fire hydrants or the reservoir. There's something tricky. Mel Gibson even said it. He says something tricky is going on with that. And I believe about 50 or 60% of those people who homes burned down, I don't think they are going to come back. I think what they're going to do, they're going to relocate and go to somewhere different. Because again, State Farm dropped all of those people down there in California. State Farm was like, look, we're not about to pay out for this. They knew the situation that was going on down there in California, and they pulled out. They pulled out. They wasn't about to stick around. So I feel very bad for all of those people who were displaced. But hey, California is a hot state. They very rarely get rain there. I don't know if the drought there is impossible. And I mean, people are talking about rebuilding already. You see what's been going on. This is not the first time houses have been burned down. Malibu, all of them areas got burnt down. So I can't call it. I know for me, California is not a place I would want to move. I definitely wouldn't want to move in Florida. Those areas are just too hot for me. I just couldn't take the weather there. Um, I'm here on the Midwest coast. I did stay in New York City for many, many years. Brooklyn, New York. I was out there for many, many years. I decided to relocate back here on the Midwest because the cost of living and the overcrowdedness in New York has just got to be insane. So I decided to come back out here. But everywhere you go, there's some issues in all of these different areas. We just got to stay prayed up, right, guys? That's the key. Stay prayed up and keep the faith and just hope for the best. So, yeah, like I say, I'm just coming in and trying this new stream guard and seeing how it works out. I know we got some other things that's coming up. What is this? I believe next month, if I'm not mistaken, there is a election in Dalton for governor. No, I take that back. Not for governor, for mayor. Tiffany, she's currently in office. She's on her way out. So I don't stay in Dalton. I'm about 30 to 40 minutes away from Dalton. I am in the south suburbs, but I'm rooting for Jason House. Jason House, he seemed like a genuine individual. I trust that he would do right by the people, the trustees that are already in office, as well as the um, what is it, the cashier, or if I'm not mistaken, the clerk over there. All of them, they seem like they legit older people who got their head on right. I don't know what's going on around in the United States. A lot of these young people they've led into office, what is it, 30s and 40s, and they just refuse to do the right thing. As I mentioned in one of my videos that's coming up, it should be dropping sometime today. I actually recorded that video yesterday in the car, and somehow it didn't upload, but it should be uploading sometime today. Um, we'll see what happened. I don't know what happened. I guess I wasn't on the Wi-Fi, and somehow it didn't upload. But we'll see what happened as far as the election go. I'm hoping that Jason House win, and I'm hoping they can get Dalton cleared up, because Dalton, I mean, it's a lot of states out here. Look at over there in Indiana. Gary, Indiana is destituted. Gary, Indiana is destituted. One of my daughters used to stay over in Hammond, Griffin as well. She used to stay. We went through Gary, and I mean, it is completely destituted. It is nothing there. Do you guys hear me? It's nothing in Gary. It's nothing from Gary. I'm right off the 294, so it would take me no time to get to Indiana, maybe 30 minutes. But Gary is destituted. I mean, them houses over there is falling down. Harvey over here in Illinois is on its way to actually in that same predicament. And if Dalton don't get themselves straightened out and get things correct and start basically doing background checks on these people that come into office, they're gonna have a rude awakening. Well, they already had a rude awakening. These people want Tiffany Henyard out of office, and I want her out of office too. I'm not even over that. I want her out of office. I just don't like the way she's used taxpayer money to travel all over the United States and do what she want to do off the taxpayer dime. It's not right, guys. It's really not right. And that's why this channel that I'm talking about is going to be the no nonsense common channel. Yes, the conservative lady will be bringing topics to you of importance about no nonsense and right is right and wrong is wrong. So this is not a channel about anything else but keeping it real, basically keeping it real. So again, guys, I'm gonna go on and end this recording, and I'm gonna see how it come back. And you all have a great Sunday and be blessed. And don't forget to stay prayed up. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.